Shaking, MP.
It's going in! Focus! Focus! Hey, yo, right here. Oh, that's the win. Watch the screen. Box out. I'm gonna keep coming. Shooting that. That's all you, MP. Switch. I'm trying to shoot buckets all day. Screen coming. Step out.
One more.
Hey, whose bat is that? Hey, come around, come around. You got it, you got it. Come on, man. Screen coming! Hey, let's go! Turn it on. I'll run this, I'll run this. Hey, yo, right here. Hey, let's go, move around. Don't let him shoot that! Switch! Pistol! Keep shooting it! Switch! Big coming! Come on! Don't let it open! Pick! Oh, drain that, baby! Take that! Pick! What's that? Hey!
Yes.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good?
That's the way I back up my game. Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's do this.
Can't give me that one.
Nice shot, MP.
Shut up!
Let's go.
Is this what you call D?
Don't worry about it. Keep shooting that.
Anyone out here on case foul?
Now that's what I want to see.
All day. Hey, good luck. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, don't worry, baby. Keep taking that. Take that when you get it, D-Lo. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Like those kicks, MP.
Like those kicks, MP?
These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet.
For you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are a good neighbor.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of...
Yo, MP, How'd that meeting go today?
Yo,
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look,
look, I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
look, man, I'm just here to give you a
Oh yeah, get up to Seattle.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down in the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Porzingis in at center, locking down the middle. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And you can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off.
Thomas against White. Thomas passes to MP. Johnson right side. A three from MP. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time. MP's got 6 points.
Coming right back. MP with a huge three.
Pritchard passes to Brown. To the paint. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas kicks to MP. And the Nets another three.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
He'd be thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinny Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Now, MP. After Jalen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go, MP passes to Claxton. MP with the bounce pass. Launches it. And the Nets another three.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Here's Pritchard, covered by MP. He's right open up here for Porzingis. No good from outside. Brooklyn's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Thomas passes to MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brooklyn deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Pritchard. A rebound by the Nets. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt. This guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our 18 team, 5G slam team. MP passes to Johnson. Here's Claxton, and by Porzingis. Back to MP. Pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot. And the basket by MP.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing here by 8. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Cornette. Still scoreless. Outside Tatum. Brooklyn with the rebound. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Down in the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. MP out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Inside, Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Size and athleticism by Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Holiday against MP. Outside Williams. Pass to MP. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. MP, no good.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 24 Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
MP, no good. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Warriors. And now it's ended over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring the next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after starting as an assistant for the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team.
We've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break. And we have one of the all for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Here's MP. For a rebound by Holiday.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Tatum draws the double. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford, no up.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a whole new group out on the floor for these. And so it's Brooklyn, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.
You got to be feeling pretty good if you're one of the teams at the top of your conference.
It's a huge confidence boost. Let you know that they're doing the.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Boston Celtics.
You're not going to win.
And that is a wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one. He's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston foul. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. And Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Celtics trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pritchard. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP with it. He's picked up by White. Here's MP. Another miss by MP. The Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the season. And White slams it in.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
The way we were talking, Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And here is Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And that one falls for Tatum.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. And so he hits third. Nets leading by 14. Over in the corner, Claxton. Outside Williams. Back to MP. Rebound Boston. A little on the turn, half-minute going by here in the third. And it's Brown with the drive. Lays it up and takes it in. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive. He makes it happen in an instant.
And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Celtics second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
MP passes to Johnson. The three from MP. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 12. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Claxton coming off an assist from Johnson. MP's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Tatum. Puts the move on. Can't hit from in close.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
And it's good for 2.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
1-11 up in the third quarter. And the fast breakdown for the Celtics. He shoots again. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his third basket of the night.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined at the box office.
The three from Johnson. It's good from long range. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trail by 17. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Johnson. Tatum no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pritchard. Fires for 3. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got 9.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
The 3 from MP. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the...
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's Pritchard. Setting the floor for the Nets. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Johnson is out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Offensive rebound. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Trims the three-pointer.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
MP kicks to Johnson. Tries a 3. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, it's Boston converted.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have
good. Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Porzingis against Claxton. To the inside. Pritchard uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. A second chance effort. And Claxton with the layup.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Brown, no good. And Brooklyn has possession. Pass to Johnson. And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what.
You earned that one.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa.
Shake it, MP. Get ready to light it up tonight.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you And checking out some numbers for Cam Thomas.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. MP is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, they've got Tyrese Maxey, Paul George out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in a shooting role. And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league. And he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
And as some of you might know, this game serving as the 3rd contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these 2 teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, BA, and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Here's McCain, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Williams. Pass to MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
MP nailing the compact triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
Yabusele. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Get the perimeter.
Here's MP. Rebound by Philadelphia. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Now here's Embiid. Last game, 26 points for him. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's MP. And the shot falls short that time.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio. Along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now here's MP. 17 points in his last outing. Knocks it down from distance.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Yabusele. From 6 feet away. And the finish by George.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
MP outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
There ain't any music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up there?
Here's Yabusele. 9 points for him in his last game. And the 3 off target. 1:39 left in the opening quarter. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he trains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
I just love the ball movement.
Thomas against Maxey. Pass to McCain.
Who's got the ball?
Embiid, a screen on MP. Down low. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Claxton. Here's Williams. And, yep, it's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond, and it's Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Thomas, he's checked in for Melton. And MP subbed in for Russell. On the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable. Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Pass to Thomas. A deep 3 from MP. Oh, another miss by MP. 76ers score by 17. Lowry, the pass to Walker. Here's Oubre. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
These high percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. Cashing in inside.
And here's Claxton. Embiid covers. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist by MP. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Oubre against Johnson. Outside Oubre. Lowry, the pass to Oubre. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Edwards, a pass to Oubre. Here's McCain, covered by MP. McCain. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 17. MP with it. He's picked up by Edwards. MP, that one's good.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving. That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to MP. Thomas outside. Now Williams. MP outside. Oh, from deep. Connects from downtown. MP's got 25 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give them a breather, talk things over. And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Oubre. And it's Maxey in for Edwards. And a change for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And he gets it to go.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball, right?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
76ers trail by 21. Here's McCain. 15 in his last outing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Here's MP. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. MP's got 13 points in this quarter.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp, he's checked in. And so it's MP making things happen for the Nets. His fingerprints were all over that corner. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation.
Okay, so now let's... Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taking full advantage of it.
We've got Paul George, Maxey out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's George. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Here's McCain. And he makes it. McCain's got 6.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Thomas. Back to MP. The shot. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. When you look at Cam Thomas, Grant, do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Offensive board. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So it's Philadelphia now.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Embiid, a screen on MP. Gabaselli. Three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Johnson on the wing. Back to MP. He tries for 3. The shot, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And it's Maxey missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Claxton passes to MP. Off target with the 3. The 76ers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Maxey surveys. Embiid, a screen on Thomas. For 3, Maxey counted from distance. Maxey's got 10 points.
You got to get out on that. If you're the defender, Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you here in the middle of the group round. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And they picked up their second.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
My kids at the ice show last weekend. Oh yeah? I was up at the top. Oh, it's not right near the glass. I got the $20. You?
Great win tonight, MP. NYC, baby. The stars are out. Say what's up to Spike for me.
What's up, MP? Water. Yeah, this is fun.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get to Brent. At this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team is going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
Something we talked about not too long ago. It was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
Well, to his credit, MP has impressed with his play and lived up to that goal. Seems determined to prove he's on another level. So far, the proof has been pretty plain to see.
So the next starting five. Down on the ball, it's Johnson with Claxton. MP out there with the Anthony Miller. And it's Wilson at the small forward position. There's Hero with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Miami. Well, Frank, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of the season.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Does not find the basket. This will miss. He's made just one so far.
Well, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Larson. Here's Ware. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging over 13 points a game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Claxton sets the screen for Melton. MP, no good. For Miami, they've got only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. To the paint. Throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A fantastic stretch this group has thrown together. 8 wins and counting.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Jazz looked really strong. He scored 21 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. And it's performances like that that have put his team on this hot streak. We'll see if they can keep it up. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Here's Hero. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hero's got 5.
Not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not wavered.
Melton passes to MP. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And already it's taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the back.
Listen with the bucket.
Hero knowing about the wins and the wheres for an assist.
Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Magic. And here's MP for 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Back to Hero. And he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
And Hero with a heroic slam.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Johnson finds MP. Quick shot to Johnson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Outside, Hero. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. MP has been leading the charge for the Nets. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points. Team's making some changes here. Three from the inbound. Whoa, MP showing off his long-range game.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat right there, they're gonna come down.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there's a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Not that long, the Nets lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins at his size has the ability to post like that and take it to the rack.
MP fires from way outside. Another miss by MP. One and 9 left in the first half. Wiggins kicks to Ware. Hero against MP. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Nets leading by 3. And stolen by Wiggins. 4-on-3 break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The 3 from MP. MP drills the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hero, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The 3 from MP. And the 3-ball is good. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Hero. And he gets it to go. Hero's got 15 points.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
MP way outside. And so it's MP making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched him for 24 points so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
All right, now we've got some time to take a look at the... Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So for Brooklyn now, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Anthony Melton out there with MP. And it's Wilson at the 3 spot. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Sean, thanks a lot. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. And the shot is good. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson kicks to MP. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just getting up there. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Corner shot. Miami grabs the miss. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Larson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the end. Teams changing it up here. MP outside. Pulls up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call cook vision.
A great job with the plays. And it separates great playmakers as we know this peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Hero. Kyle Anderson is out there with Honey Hockey. Then it's Robinson, and it's Jovic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. It's the group on the floor from Miami. Hero off on the lane.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
MP finds Claxton. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer on the way. Connects again from distance.
And now, for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And a deep 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the Heat. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Hero passes to Anderson. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Anderson. The Heat trail by 9. Goes outside. Pass for Hero. And it's space. And he nails that one right through the net. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
The 3 from MP. Shoots it from outside. And the Nets lead by 10.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of... And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
That's right, MP.